okay, you get my point. They were not white people, okay? And then you go on to say, do you think they were blue-eyed blondes or dark hair and brown eyes? Middle East are brunette brown eyes. Well, you're wrong again. I mean, at least based on DNA studies going back to even before the Israelites that we know in the story, Canaan was procreating with Turkey. So they did have light skin and blue eyes. But the other thing that you're totally disregarding here is that there was an upper and a lower Egypt. Pharaoh ruled over both. The upper region was dark, very dark skinned. And although the Israelites would intermarry with them at times, it was very few, and it had nothing to do with because of their skin color. It was because of religious practices and culture. The lower part of Egypt mostly intermarried with some in Iran, but mostly Turkey. That's the reason the DNA that was done in 2022, which is going back 6,500 years ago, before at least the Israelites that we know in the Bible, and they were light-skinned and blue eyes. So, see, we're very juvenile, like we're just a very juvenile population today. I mean, proving my point really, because you've turned this entire conversation into, oh no, the first people were, like you're just trying to say they can't be white. Okay, well, whatever, as if that matters, but it seems to matter to you, it seems to be very important to you. Okay, but back then, back when it was way barbaric days, they were more mature than today. They didn't care about skin color. They cared about, they recognized people by the region they were from. And what they were careful about was culture. So Upper Egypt and Lower Egypt, Pharaoh ruled over, but Upper Egypt was darker skin color. And although some of the Israelites would intermarry, it was very few, had nothing to do with their skin. It had to do with the religious practices. So more of them intermarried with people from Turkey. People from Turkey have light skin and blue eyes. And I'm not saying all of the Israelites were strictly blue eyes and light skin, but you have sat here in my comment section over and over again carrying on about how, no, they were all dark-skinned and brown eyes. Well, not by the DNA studies that were done in 2022, but what I've learned from this unenlightening conversation with you is that the people that lived back in the days of the Stone Age, really, were more mature than the people of 2025 because they didn't care about the color of people's skin like so many racists do today.